Welcome back, listeners, to the sophomore episode of Erin is the Funny One. I'm one of your hosts, Jack Douglas.
And I'm the other host. But we still have yet to figure out my name exactly.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of that.
She who must not be named. Honestly, I would rather be the nameless one. That way I'm not tied to any pressure that might be associated hypothetically with the title of the show, you know?
But like the nameless one makes you sound like some eldritch god.
I'm like a ghost. I haunt the show.
She is the nameless one.
But that's okay. I come in and I haunt a little bit and then I go, I get a snack. I do what I want to do. I do my thing. There's no pressure on me. It's literal freedom because what else are we celebrating this week?
The birth of our country.
That's right. And what else are we celebrating the births of this week?
The births of ourselves.
Exactly.
Yes, both of our birthdays are late June. Specifically the 27th and 30th of June.
Cancer season, baby.
It's cancer season, as my wife loves to repeat.
We're living it up. We're doing it. Thank you for coming to, most importantly, my birthday party, the ghost that haunts the show.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's birthday party, which is like second most important, or I guess like second least important.
Jesus, all
and
right.
then the country's birthday party, I guess
That's right.
we're obligated to
Did you
celebrate.
know that the country is a cancer?
You know what? I never really thought about it before, but now that
Yeah,
we're
nor
here
have I.
and it's cancer season,
America's a cancer.
America's a cancer. It makes so much sense when you think about it, you know? When you think about it like that.
I don't know enough about horoscopes to go, yeah, that really checks. I don't.
I mean, you heard last week's, didn't you?
I did. What did we say last week? What did we say about cancers last week?
You said the cancers were the best because it's cancer season, baby.
There it is. Thank you. That is what we said. So, honey.
Yeah.
This week's podcast is your podcast. You're the one taking the reins this week.
Technically speaking, yes. I have designed the agenda. I've curated an entire experience for our birthday party this week. And I am very excited to have me come along for the ride. You're here. So that's cool. Good. I'm glad you're here for the ride also. So
thank you.
We are going
here for the ride.
I am going to have fun. Yeah. Thank you, Jack Film, for coming along to my birthday party ride and the agenda that I've curated.
I feel like I'm no longer in the passenger seat. I'm just in the back. I'm in the trunk.
I think you're in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, you're in the trunk.
That's where I see myself.
Like, you know how in trunks they have that like neon pull thing?
Of course.
Yeah, that doesn't exist in this trunk.
No, but that's illegal. That means your car's illegal. All cars have that pull thingy.
I don't know what to tell you. It's from 1987. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Are you in the mafia and did you have it removed for that reason?
I legally can't answer that question.
Wow.
Yeah. Very sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Also, how is your birthday week going, Jack Film?
Yeah, my birthday week is okay. It doesn't feel like my birthday at all.
Why not?
Because I'll be working like a regular. Like I'm not taking a day off or anything. My birthday's on a Wednesday. I'm not taking the Wednesday off. I'm still working, doing my whole YouTube thing. But we will be going out for trivia, so that'll be fun at least. At an Irish pub, which I love. No, my birthday's, it's fine. It feels like the other birthdays as of late, the last couple of birthdays.
It's kind of interesting because I do feel as though the older we get, the less your birthday feels like any different from any other day.
Right.
However, I'm now coming to realize, wow, I'm way too old to realize this, but kids that celebrated their birthdays during the school year, if it fell on a school day, it was kind of cool because they would get like their locker decorated, or maybe there were like cupcakes or something. They were in school type of celebration things.
Sure.
But they still had to go to school the same way we have to go to work.
Yeah.
Despite it being our birthday. And then they would celebrate their birthday on a weekend when it was more accessible for people to celebrate. And that's kind of like what working is. As two summer babies that never had to go to school on their birthdays, it's like, wow, we now celebrate on weekends just like the kids did.
We get that experience years later.
Holy crap.
We get that. Yeah, I'm trying to put it into words.
That is some karmic payback, I think.
Gosh.
Because that was like the best part about having a summer birthday.
Right.
Is like you didn't have to go to school. The worst part about having a summer birthday is, you know how like in school, when you're in the school year, you keep in touch with your school friends, but during the summertime, a lot of it like falls off because like you're not.
I recall that feeling. Sure.
You know what I mean? Like you keep in touch with your closest friends, but not necessarily the peripheral friends. Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of like that.
Depressing.
It's a little bit like the pandemic.
Growing older is like losing your friends.
Well, it was a little bit like the pandemic because we used to have we had this like group of friends. And then because I think people got tired of Zoom calls and we took the pandemic very seriously.
I sure did.
And I can still say the word pandemic,
I'm
right?
surprised you didn't censor yourself and say panorama.
I don't know. We weren't censored last episode, so... Mate, I'm trying it out.
Our podcast is marked E for explicit, so.
By the way,
yeah.
I want to come back to that because, wow, the things that made me feel.
We're like one of those rapper albums with the parental advisory stickers.
Oh my gosh, I know. Naughty.
Bucket list item achieved.
Is that actually a bucket list item of yours?
100%. The bragging rights I will carry those with me till I die. I will go back to my high school bully and say, hey, guess what, dick? Remember me? And then he'll be like, no. And I'll be like, anyways, not only do I have a podcast, and he'll be like, everyone on the planet does. I'll be like, shut up. Also, it's marked E for explicit. Yeah? Yeah, which means I'm hardcore. Don't mess with me. I can say what I want. The man doesn't censor me. And then he'll be impressed.
I can say panda. Oh my God. What if they gave us an explicit rating? Not because we curse sometimes.
Oh, because you said the P word?
Because I said the P word.
You said panorama?
Panorama. Panini.
That'd be so lame.
Honestly, that is really...
You know what's great? We'll never know. We'll never know why.
We will never know why. Except that when I first saw the explicit rating next to our names, I was like... What? Oh,
it couldn't be me.
It just felt very like, I don't know. I don't view myself as somebody that's very explicit.
Absolutely.
We give ourselves all these titles in our in
your mind.
Good, bad, mean.
Right. Explicit's not in there.
Explicit is not something I think about as far as.
There it is on Apple Podcasts, clear as day.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah. When you think explicit, there are certain topics that come to your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about that. It was just, it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. Yeah, that's for sure.
Take it as a wake-up call so that you can clean up that explicit act of yours, honey.
If nothing else, maybe we should lean into this.
Uh-oh, what does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe should we play up the I actually don't want to. I'm not
no,
I'm not an explicit person.
That's not us.
I am
not you.
No, I'm not. I'm kind of no. As much as I am, Jack is a...
Then we sound like a try-hard edgy morning show.
You're totally a rule follower. Yeah. I'm a little bit of a rule tester, but I am not somebody who is comfortable talking about very risque topics.
We balance each other out pretty well.
I'm going to go ahead and say that as much as I would love to lean in, I don't know if I can. Though I do love cursing.
Yeah, but
it's my vice.
There's a whole balancing act to the thing.
Well, yeah.
So you're leading the podcast. What are some of the things you have planned for us today?
Well, Jack, first, I would like to start off with talking about our wine of the week.
Wine of the week.
Which this week, we have stepped up our game a little bit. Mm-hmm. By the way, I know I said I would divulge on Twitter the status of our hangovers.
You did make that promise.
Well, I only responded to one person's because I was like, maybe it just makes more sense if I talk about it in the second episode. Oh my God.
You were feeling it, Mr. Kratz.
Oh my God. Okay. Hangover in full force. Wasn't the worst I've had, but it was one for,
the books.
It was not great. It was not a good day the next day.
Do you blame that hangover on the quality of the wine, or rather the quantity of the wine, or a third factor I'm not considering?
I'm not sure. I don't know. It also could have been that I didn't drink any water, or I don't.
You know what?
That plays into it.
Dehydration. There you go.
On average, I drink about 12 ounces of water a day, so that could
Wine
play.
should be a water.
I agree. Tell Weight Watchers that, right? For some reason, it doesn't compute.
I am writing a strongly worded email to the Weight Watchers Foundation.
Really, just to Oprah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Jack, what wine do we have with us today?
A very special wine, and it's special because it was gifted to us by my parents for our birthday week.
Birthday week! Cancer season!
Jesus Christ. Hey, listeners, take a shot every time Erin screams cancer season. She's clapping her hands in the air like a trained seal. It's quite something. My parents gifted us a lovely bottle of Chardonnay, specifically Rombauer. It's one of our favorites, one of their favorites. And Mom and Dad, this wine is not going to waste.
No, not going to waste at all. Pure, golden, oaky goodness.
Very, oaky's the word.
It is about $40 a bottle. So we've stepped it up from our $8.99, $7.99.
$7.99.
I don't know why.
We weren't that
I
fancy.
still can't compute the $7.99. We've stepped it up. We have stepped it up considerably from last week. But again, let me remind everybody that good wine is the wine that you like, not necessarily the wine that they tell you to like or that somebody says is good. It's the wine that you like.
But
and in
Rombauer's
this case,
good,
in this case, we like Rombauer. Rombauer happens to be about $40 a bottle. If you are into dark, golden oakiness and Chardonnays, you're going to love Rombauer.
You could do much worse than Rombauer. And listeners, please note, this is not an upward trend. Do not expect even greater, more aged wines in later episodes.
Oh, no. Yellowtail's next. So, yeah.
Don't you worry.
Franzia is on our list.
We're ping-ponging all over the spectrum of wines and Chardonnays and such. So, but yes, that's our wine for the week.
Donna, Dave, thank you so much for sponsoring this week's Wine of the Week. It's delicious. Thank you so much.
10 out of 10.
Also cancer season. So,
God, all right, drink up.
all right. With that, let's get started.
Oh boy.
For everybody that is joining us that also listened to last week, Jack tried to embarrass me with an Erin tries her best segment.
I don't think I tried to. I'm pretty sure I did my job. Who doesn't know Kazuya from the Tekken series?
So this week, I would like to try a segment called Jack Tries His Best.
So condescending.
Except in this version, we are going to play a game of celebrity trivia.
Oh, God.
And, or show Jack photos of celebrities.
Oh, you have photos?
And see if he can identify who those celebrities are.
Let the record show I am kind of a celebrity guru. It's certainly one of my guiltier pleasures. I just love eating up that TMZ. I EAT that TMZ. You know what I'm saying, listeners? Love me that goss, that hot goss, and that hot tea, and those dirty dishes. You know, just dish them up, all that gossip.
I hate you so much.
Sorry, I blacked out. I don't know what I just said the last 10 seconds. But yeah, serve up that hot tea and that dirty goss.
All right, guys, welcome to round one of Jack Tries His Best.
Yeah, he does.
Barely. All right.
Hit me.
I first would like to get a lay of the land.
Guys, I'm so excited.
So I'd like to understand what decade you're living in.
Okay, that's easy.
Could you just ramble off some of the hottest celebrity couples right now?
Absolutely.
I just want to get a sense. Are you in like the 97 era, the 2004 era?
I can tell you.
Hell, maybe even 2018. Who knows? But I'd like to.
No.
What do you think, and who do you think is popular right now?
Okay, so I think Dave Matthews is incredibly popular right now.
Oh my God.
He's, the hits just keep on coming with him and his band, his Dave Matthews Band.
This is worse than I thought.
So
okay.
He's still very much the zeitgeist. That's where my head's at.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
Nope.
Celebrity couples.
Do you know any?
I do. I know. I did hear that Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears recently broke up. I did hear that.
Wow.
Devastating.
It was No, you know what? It's for the best.
Is that right?
It
Okay.
is for the best. Yes.
But I think, I'm pretty caught up on my current news and my current trends and my current celebs. I know that Dave Matthews is still very hot right now in the cultural zone. And who the heck else? Oh, man.
Wow.
This is really embarrassing.
Wow.
Who's the hot actor right now? Or
Wow.
actress?
Oh my God. I will say, of all my questions, I specifically did not pull any actors from Marvel
Yeah.
that I knew of. Mostly just, I've seen one Marvel movie. So I tried to avoid those just because I was like, no, they're too easy. You would know them. So
to give you a more definitive answer of where I'm at culturally, because you asked for a year or a time frame, I would give you late 90s into 2010. 2010 is when I just cut off all. So kind of the advent of dubstep and all that shit. That's when I kind of tuned out a little bit. Certainly from the musical universe, the musical sphere, and every other sphere as well. Yeah, I go right up to 2010, and then I just shut it off.
All right. So this should be an easy one for you, mostly because I didn't include any real athletes. Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
God. I
So,
never 90s or O's. I never. I can't rattle off more than 3 athletes.
All right.
Period.
So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Question 1: Who is Justin Bieber married to?
Justin Bieber's married to his music because he respects the craft. He's all about the melodies and the harmonies and those dastardly little time signatures. B, his music. Final answer. Next question.
Do you even care to know the answer?
Does it sound like I do? No, I do. I genuinely do. I genuinely do.
Okay.
Because here, I genuinely don't know. This isn't a bit. I do not know who Justin Bieber is married to right now.
You have no idea.
It's not Selena.
It's not Selena. I'm a little impressed that you
I knew
knew that they were together.
Yeah, I am too. Pull that out of my butt. It's not Selena though.
It's not.
Or Gomez. Shit. Who else is there? Is it? Yeah, I literally can't name any other. No, I give up. I surrender. Dorothy, what is it?
Justin Bieber is married to Hailey Baldwin.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Who now goes by Hailey Bieber.
Hailey Bieber.
But her dad is, I think, Stephen Baldwin, who is an actor and brothers of Alec Baldwin. Mm-hmm. It's a whole thing. It's a whole familial connection. But yeah, so he's married to a Baldwin. So Justin Bieber's now part of the Baldwin crew.
Hailey Baldwin Bieber.
Yes.
Isn't that a comet?
It's not funny.
Okay, so I was close. I was close. Because you could argue that he's making sweet music, but that's...
I don't know
so
what
give
that...
me half a point, and let's move on.
Okay.
I'm nailing it right now.
Name the adult immediate family members of the Kardashian and Jenner family.
God damn it. Okay. Kardashian. Let's go with Kardashians first. There's Kim Kardashian.
1.
Now the others are tricky. There's oh fuck. All right, there's
Come on, think. Use your brain cells.
I'm gonna all 3
Use
of
them all. Yeah.
Kim Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian.
2, who shares a birthday with me, by the way. Cancer season, bitch.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Miracles
Chloe's.
never cease.
Yeah.
Khloe Kardashian, Kim Kardashian. And then who's that mom?
Who's that mom?
Who's the mom? With the camcorder. Who's that mom?
What?
I'm-
From that. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, it was a Mean
May-May?
Girl. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Mean Girls.
Yes.
Oh God, what's her name? She's like the brains behind it all.
She is. The devil works hard. This person works harder.
Damn, harder than the devil?
Yeah.
That's pretty hard.
That's the saying.
Christine Kardashian. I'm ashamed of myself. I
Wait.
know I should know this.
I'm not kidding.
Oh wait, isn't that no. It's Chris?
It's Chris.
It's Chris?
I think her real name is Christine.
Holy shit.
And she goes by Chris.
That was a stab in the dark.
Oh, okay. I just looked it up. It's not Christine.
It's not.
Kristen. But she goes by Chris.
Okay. Well, I did say Chris.
You were close enough.
Didn't I correct to Chris?
Okay, so you got Kim, Chloe, and Chris.
Yeah, and that's it for the
But Chris
Kardashians.
does not go by Kardashian, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying. So that's it. So it's Chloe, it's Kim, and it's Kris Jenner, right?
Kris Jenner.
Yeah. And that's it for the Kardashians. So moving on to the rest of the Jenners.
Wow.
There's Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay, Caitlyn Jenner.
There's Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner.
And then is there a Kevin Jenner?
There's no Kevin Jenner.
There should be.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Well, yeah, you might not know about Kevin. That's fine. Sorry, I read up on TMZ all the time. So, that's it. That's all I think I named them all.
Okay, so there is
Who am I missing?
Kendall Jenner.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
There is the eldest Kardashian daughter, who is Kourtney with a K.
Oh, there is a Kourtney, isn't there?
There's a Kourtney, and then they also have a son,
Yeah, I know there's a male one. Yeah.
and his name is Rob
Wait,
Kardashian.
I was gonna say Kardashian. Okay,
Yeah,
Rob Kardashian.
yeah.
He's on the tip of my tongue.
And Rob was with Black China, and they have a daughter named Dream. Remember
Oh!
Rob? Remember Rob?
No, I know Dream. Yeah, the YouTuber. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's kind of cool.
All right.
I didn't know that Dream was tied to royalty
Okay.
like that.
Meh, that was a fail. All right. Jack, I'm gonna
It.
need you to fill in the blank a little bit here. I'm gonna lead you
Love fill in the
to
blank.
Beyonce is married to
Jay-Z.
nice. Okay. And their oldest daughter's name is
Isn't it like Blue Sapphire?
oh, you're so close. You're
Is
50% there.
Is it Blue or Sapphire? You're not going to tell me, are you?
It's blue.
It's blue. Thank you.
It's blue.
Blue West. No, it's blue. It's blue. Is it like a stone?
It's not a stone.
Not a stone, so it's not like sapphire or anything.
It's a plant.
blue tree.
Blue tree.
No, blue. Okay, it's like a blue flower, blue sunflower, blue pines, blue rose, blue rose would be pretty. Blue.
Tell that to the Animal Crossing people. Do you know how hard it is to make a blue rose?
There you go. Oh, you haven't played Animal Crossing in like a year. You can't even talk.
Excuse you.
Okay. Blue river.
Blue ivy.
I have heard of blue ivy.
Yeah.
But I think I blocked out all the blue ivy shit with like video game news. Like it's my brain only has so much capacity.
This is so sad. I guess I'm just a little like
I pushed out blue ivy for like updates on Smash or something.
I guess I'm just a little taken aback at how. So we live in a house. Jack and I live in a house. We have shared the same work space and living space for the last 15, 16 months now. And it's a one-story home. It's a nice-sized home for two people, but it's not huge by any means.
Yeah.
But the universe that you live in and the universe that I live in couldn't be further apart. And it's just so wild to me that like what you absorb during the day and what I absorb during the day are two universes that, just couldn't be more different.
You know all the Kardashians and the Jenners.
Only because, yeah. The Daily Mail, feeds me that stuff like no other. So.
And I know that it's called a PlayStation 4 Pro and not a Turbo. Different worlds, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Okay, Jack, are you ready?
I'm loving this quiz. I wish this would go on forever.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. You are a big fan, right? Didn't you name one of your dogs Meghan Barkle?
I did. People often berate me for being the biggest fan of Meghan Markle and Prince. Did you say Harry?
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Okay, so you're a big fan. All right.
Obviously.
They recently welcomed another child. What is their newest addition's name?
I think I read about this in the paper. It was Little...
In the paper? You read the paper?
I think it was Little Stinker. Is there like a royal title beforehand? Is it Duke or something?
I'm not kidding. You're kind of close, actually.
Oh, Lil Shitter.
You're still kind of close.
Lil.
Still kind of close.
Dill Phil.
Colder.
Okay. Lil?
Mm?
Lillian?
Ooh, closer.
Lilith?
Oh, you're almost there.
Lil.
I will say, I don't
Leviathan.
think it's an unusual name for us, I think, Americans. I don't know if it's an unusual name in the United Kingdom.
Does his name start with Lil?
Yes, but...
It's not Lilith?
No, but it's an unusual name. It created quite a stir in the media because people thought that it was an offense to...
The royal family?
The Queen.
Ooh.
And potentially Prince Philip.
Little colonialism? Like...
Oh my God. What? I don't even know what that means, but I'm assuming it's bad. No, the name is Lilibet.
Now, why would that be considered offensive to the Queen?
Apparently, allegedly, it was a personal, private, nickname that Prince Philip used to use for Queen Elizabeth II, QE2.
Wow.
And people were saying you didn't get permission for it. And then they came out and they said, no, we did get permission for it. And it just it was a he said, she said type.
Messy.
And
once again, what is that name? Lilibet?
Lilibet.
That is a very unusual, uncommon name here in the States.
Yeah.
I should know since I share a birthday with our country.
And apparently, I would assume it must be a nickname for Elizabeth for QE2. I don't know. Why else would he call her that? But
what do you think? Is it a slight against the Queen and the family?
I don't know because I don't know who to believe. I don't know if they got permission or they didn't. Quite honestly, if they say they got permission, I'm going to assume they got permission. Mm-hmm. Because...
Why would they lie about that? Yeah.
Yeah, that feels weird to lie about something like that.
Okay. So what you're saying is I get another half point. Gotcha.
You did get half the name right, I guess.
That's why... Mm-hmm.
But
so for those counting, that's 5 for me.
All right. Name. Okay, actually, you know what? We'll make this a double whammy.
I love double whammy.
How many children do the Jolie Pitts share?
Okay. As someone who is very up to date on the Jolie Pitt family.
Fam Squad. Call them the Fam Squad. Call them what they are. The Jolie Pitt Fam Squad.
You're right.
That's what they are.
As someone who is well versed in the Jolie Pitt Fam Squad, I am going to have to divulge that the number of children, is that who we're
Children. Yes, children.
5.
Okay. No. Okay, so now I need you to name one of them by first name.
Oh, I can do this.
Okay.
I can do this.
Okay.
Because I have an anecdote for it.
Love it.
Shiloh, right?
There is a Shiloh.
Shiloh Pitt.
Yes.
And the reason
why do you know that?
A long time ago, this group in Washington, D.C., known as the Capitol Steps, it's like this comedic troupe that does comedy sketches about politics. It's a lot more fun than it sounds.
I doubt it.
They performed for my college campus when I was a freshman.
Where's this going? Okay.
And in 2006, I think that was very topical news for Shiloh Pitt.
Shiloh was their first biological child, and people were still reeling off of the Brad Jen divorce with Angela. Like, yeah, it was very
It was recent.
It was sensitive to all of us, yes.
And so one of the bits that the Capitol Steps is known for is they have this like big grand finale where they do this very fast-paced skit where they switch the first letters of 2 words in a row. So it's just like a litany of tongue twisters, and it's very fast-paced, and you have to like try to keep up with everything they're saying. So instead of George Bush, it would be Borge Jush, etc. At some point during this very fast-paced thing, the guy says out loud something about Shiloh Pitt, and he turns
Jolie
to the
Pitt.
And what's that?
Jolie Pitt.
Well, it doesn't work for this. He says Shiloh Pitt, and he turns to the crowd and he says, "Don't want to switch those ones around." So Shiloh Pitt would be
Pilo shit.
That's right.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that's a reach because
it's like
Jolie Pitt.
Like a pile of shit. No,
But
it's funny.
No, it's not funny. It's Jolie Pitt.
And that's how I remember Shiloh Pitt and virtually none of the other
You don't
children.
know any other names.
That is correct.
Wow.
I'm like 8 for 8. Let's keep going.
All right. I don't need a last name. That's how easy I'm going to make this for you.
I'll give you a last name.
What is Taylor Swift's boyfriend's first name?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Come on. You live with me. How many times have we talked about like just the goings on?
Isn't her boyfriend a DJ?
No.
No.
Not even close.
I know. I was just like asking. Is her boyfriend famous?
Well, yeah, he is an actor.
Yeah, it's not John. Because I was like, Dear John. No. His name. I know she has some songs. No, she doesn't. Taylor's current beau's name.
You're horrible. I can't believe this.
It is John.
It's not John.
It was John.
Well, like 15 years ago, maybe.
His new name. No, his name is Kevin.
His name is not Kevin.
I love defaulting to Kevin. Can I get a hint? This is a very hard question. This is like a 5-star question. And I didn't know we were going to go like obscure.
How is this obscure?
No
How
one
is
knows.
Taylor Swift's boyfriend obscure?
No one knows.
Everybody knows. Literally everybody knows. Anybody that's ever
Not a
listened to a
soul.
Taylor Swift song knows her
Well, we
boyfriend's
shouldn't
name.
know because I think what happens in Taylor's life should be private. So I think it's a kind of criminal that people know.
She thinks so too, but like at the same time, she's like barely trying to hide it.
Give me a hint. Is it Trevor?
It's not Trevor. I don't know what kind of hint
Well,
to give
I'm
you.
out of guesses.
I don't know what kind of hint to give you.
What does the letter begin with?
It does begin with a J.
Oh, it's Jules. It's Julian.
It's Julian.
Is it?
No,
Aw.
it's not Julian. It's Joe. It's Joe. His
That's
name
why I
is
said
Jo-
John. That's why I said
No,
John.
that's not why you
Because
said
I was
Joe.
probably thinking Joe.
Okay, we
Give
have
that to me.
now entered into the photo round of Jack tries his best, even though I kind of feel like maybe you're not even giving it your best.
That's fair. But that's only because of this lovely glass of Rombauer that my parents have gifted us.
No, if anything, that should give you superpowers.
Look, I'm going to kick it into high gear. You just watch.
We are entering into the photo round of Jack tries his best.
Oh, I thought we were entering the Twilight Zone. That would have been way cooler.
Listeners, I am showing Jack a picture of Gigi Hadid. Jack,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a picture of somebody.
Okay.
I need you to tell me who this person is.
Easy.
Who is
I love pictures and I love people.
this person? Wait.
Let the record show I've never seen this person in my life.
Also, disclaimer, Jack may or may not suffer from face blindness. But also, no disclaimer. Jack just suffers from ignorance.
All right, that's quite a claim. But I'm looking at this picture of this girl up close and personal.
I love that you called her a girl and not a woman.
I love that you gave me a photo of a nobody and not a celebrity.
Ooh, wait until you find out who it is.
Is this is this one of Brad Angelina's kids? Like
No, but that would have been perfect. Oh my God. I should have done that.
I'm mad that you didn't.
I should have done that.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I'm so sorry. I should have done that.
No, this is Kathy. She's one of the premier bloggers. She has all the hot goss and all the dirtiest dishes on Hollywood's primo elito. Final answer. Kathy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a picture of Gigi Hadid. She is a supermodel, an actress.
Love her. I know all her songs.
I'm showing Jack a picture of Gigi Hadid with Tyler C. from The Bachelorette. You also may recognize her by Jack. Jack, tell me who's in this photo. That's Gigi Hadid with whom?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
The dude from The Bachelorette.
Uh-huh.
Tyler.
Tyler C. They used to date.
You did tell me that once upon a dream.
Yeah. Well, they broke up, and Gigi Hadid is now with this person. I am showing Jack a picture of Gigi Hadid with Zayn Malik. Who is that person?
Oh, that's one of the Jonas Bros. No?
No!
Oh, shit. I was so confident. Oh, shit. Who is that man?
No, not at all.
Well, he has like metal on his arms. Is that one of the Daft Punks?
They were at the Met Gala, I think. Met.
Hence all the stupid fashion.
So they were dressed
I'm sorry,
for
he
the
looks
occasion.
like a Jonas Bro. That is Joe Jonas. Final answer. You can't fool a fooler. Come on. Who is that?
That is Zayn Malik.
Oh, Zayn. They look very similar.
What was Zayn in?
One Direction. 1D.
You know what? I'm glad that you knew that at the very least.
Sure. I made a whole Yai episode on Zayn, actually.
Wow, and you didn't even know what he looked like.
I'm disgusting.
Did you know they have a child now?
No.
They have a child now.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Is their child's name Shiloh Pitt?
No, Jolie Pitt. The child's name is Kai, I believe.
All right, wake me when it's Shiloh.
I am now showing Jack a photo of Addison Rae. Jack, who is this person?
I've never met this person in my life.
I don't think you have either. I think I would remember that.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Is this Rebecca Black?
Oh, my God.
It's not Rebecca.
Wow.
No, kind of looks like Rebecca Black.
No, I don't think so at all.
Little bit.
I don't know. I haven't seen Rebecca Black lately, but
Okay.
I don't think so.
Can I get a hint of who this person is?
She's a big TikTok star.
Oh, is she one of the D'Amelios?
Nope.
Okay.
Wow. She has ties to the Kardashians. She just came out with a single. She's going to be in a movie.
This isn't Dua Lipa.
Oh my God. This is like, wow.
All right. No, she's going to be in a movie.
Oh, no. Her name is Addison Rae.
I would have gotten
You
that.
don't know Addison Rae?
No, I don't know.
You don't know Addison Rae at all.
No, but she seems great.
This is amazing. This is like, those stories about people who like meet celebrities, but they don't know they're celebrities and they're genuine about
That is my life. That is my life story.
Like, honestly, Jack could legitimately meet a celebrity and not know that they're a celebrity and say like, am I supposed to know who you are? Like, who are you? What?
I feel like that's happened.
Which is somewhat charming, but also somewhat like
infuriating for people like you.
And also like it creates a level of like, can I trust that they actually don't know who I am? Because I could imagine they might get that a lot and then they don't know who to trust. Because like people might say that I don't know who you are, but then they hang out with them and they start like getting some kind of like friendship but then they start using them for, I don't know. But it's a scary place to live with people like Jack Film out there.
No, it's the best place. I'm beautifully ignorant of these people and their lives.
Oh my.
So I'm outside of the cluster of gossip and that's it. It's very pleasant here in Jack's world. I gotta let you know that.
I'm now showing Jack a photo of Harry Styles. All right, Jack. Who is this person?
Oh, I know this dude.
Okay.
This is the watermelon sugar guy.
Yes.
His name is.
Yes.
Oh no!
Come on!
I know. He's basically like the lead of 1D.
Well, he was.
I know. He was. Oh my God! Oh no!
Get it together. What's his name?
What is this gentleman's name? Not Zane,
No.
but it's a Billy. No, his name is Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Holy shit! I forgot Harry Styles. I blacked out and forgot Harry Styles for like a very uncomfortable 60 seconds. But damn it, listeners, if I didn't get there.
Honestly, I guess I'm just glad you got there.
I'm glad I got there. I would have put myself down if I didn't get that.
All right.
Embarrassing.
Jack.
Yeah.
This is your last round
Okay.
of Jack Tries His Best. Again, I really don't feel like you're even trying your best.
I did. No, I got Harry Styles. I'm trying so hard.
I don't know. But you only knew one of the Jolie Pitt kids.
Name
and
the
then
other Jolie Pitt kids.
Maddox, Zahara, Pax, Vivienne, Knox.
All right, nobody likes to show off. What else you got?
All right, this is your final round.
All right, let's go. Final round.
I'm showing Jack a photo of Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. Are you ready?
This is worth all or nothing. So if I win this round, I win the game.
This is a couple.
That's unfair, but okay.
Who are these people? Oh my God. Wow. My pandemic was so different from your pandemic.
Okay. I'm looking at a picture of a very attractive couple.
Where are they?
They are seated at some event, like Grammys, Oscars, one of these award ceremonies.
Okay, so they're dressed up.
They're dressed. Yes, they're dressed up. The gentleman is wearing a very customized suit, like a dark suit with a green tint accent, and the lady is wearing a lovely award show type gown dress thing. They look very happy together. The guy is killing me. Who is this guy? Who is this gentleman?
It's really amazing.
Can I get a clue? What is a gentleman's profession?
He is a singer.
Okay.
Do you want a clue on the lady?
I would love a clue about the lady.
She is also a singer.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 peas in a pod.
Uh-huh.
You love to hear it.
Love to hear it.
Okay. It's not Harry Styles again.
Oh my gosh.
No. No, I'm saying it's not Harry Styles again.
It's not Harry Styles again. No.
Is he famous?
Yes.
Okay. See, this is why this has to be a recurring bit. I genuinely don't know like anyone in Hollywood. I don't know famous people. It's really sad. What type of music does he produce?
Pop?
Okay, well that doesn't. Of course he makes pop. He looks like a pop guy. So does she. Does she make pop music too?
She does.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
does.
Good for them. Great. I'm happy for them both. Great. Okay. That's not Dua Lipa. I'm just gonna keep screaming Dua Lipa until I'm right.
You have Dua Lipa up on your screen. We were jamming out to Dua Lipa before we started.
Listeners,
just to
we
get
were
the vibe going.
vibing. We were vibing in just the best way before this podcast.
We were partying, and we got the Dua Lipa going. I gotta tell you guys, Dua Lipa, man, play it when you want to vibe. Also, Jack, who are those people?
The guy's name is Kevin Bezos.
Uh-huh.
And the girl's name is Christy Harmony. Next time, maybe step it up and get some harder questions. Thanks.
All right, Jack failed at not only not doing his best, but just like in general, he just failed. Fail.
No, don't you dare chant. Don't you dare chant at me.
Fail.
Can you please enlighten me on who these total strangers are?
Sure. First, I want you to turn around to your computer.
Okay.
I want you to look at the top suggested song on your YouTube.
That's Shawn Mendes? See, I hear that name a lot. I never put a face to the name. He just looks like that guy.
Yeah. So that's Shawn Mendes.
I've been a big fan of Shawn Mendes for ages.
And the woman is Camila Cabello.
What does she do? That sounds familiar. I know I keep saying that, but Camila.
Oh my gosh.
Alzheimer's sucks.
No, it really is. It's like it's dealing with. It's like I'm in the Notebook or something, and it's kind of constantly like, how do I know that name? How do I know that memory?
That's me in music. Like, I can't tell you a Shawn Mendes song, but I know the name. I don't know the face, apparently.
Do you remember the song Havana?
I do. I did not realize that was Camellia. What was the last name?
Camila Cabello.
Camila Cabello.
Oh my God, get it together. Dude, you've had like half a glass of wine. You're acting like a kid that didn't make the fucking tennis team.
Too real.
Even
too mean.
Okay. You've had half a glass of wine.
That was a
and
tough
like,
memory for me. I repressed it.
What's your name?
Camila
Cabello.
Cabello.
Oh my gosh.
And Shawn Mendes. Are they wait, time out. Are they a couple?
They are a couple.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Allegedly.
Good for them. That's a real power couple.
They've been together all of quarantine, and they were oft seen taking very random empty coffee mug walks in Miami throughout the pandemic.
What does that even mean? What?
They would literally just like walk at a snail's pace down the street with an empty coffee mug that they like sometimes would just like put down to their side, like put down.
This seems like so much work.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I would hate carrying a coffee mug on a walk with you.
It's very
even if it were
apparent
empty.
they didn't actually want to be on the walk, but they went on the walk anyway. I don't know.
Are you suggesting that it was staged?
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is that they would walk with a snail's pace down a street in flip-flops, looking like they weren't all that enthused, but they were doing it anyway.
I just want to get you in legal trouble. That's all I want to do.
Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So, well, that was a cute little quiz.
It was cute in that we've unveiled that you kind of suck.
No, I hope you step it up next time, because that was kind of easy. That was kind of like, lowbrow.
You didn't do well.
I
don't know how else to tell you.
Were you listening to the same quiz I was? I got so many of those dang celebrities.
You didn't do well. And then and not only that, but you insisted on just saying Pitt when it's Jolie Pitt.
Whatever.
As somebody who kept her maiden name.
I know, but Shiloh Pitt is so memorable. I'm sorry.
Only because of
capital steps, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless him. Still killing it.
Rude.
That was fun. That was a fun
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Distraction from the perils of life. Thank you for setting up that quiz.
You're so welcome.
I feel dumber and yet smarter. I'm proud that I don't know these people and these cultures. I'm actually very proud of myself for that, for not getting sucked up in the eternal battle that is Hollywood hot goss.
The fact that you said to me yesterday morning that I have bad news. Samsung didn't say anything about their flippy patty thingy.
Yeah.
And
guys, oh dear listeners, let me tell you, I was so amped up about hearing from Samsung talking about their new Galaxy Z Fold 3, which has been long in the works for a while now. And they were supposed to talk about it in a conference, yesterday or whatever. And they didn't. It was the wrong conference. That's my celebrity gossip. That's my news. That's my Super Bowl. That's my Grammys and Oscars all wrapped up into one.
So lame. I don't understand it.
I'm a man of tech culture, honey. Get with it or get out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nothing like a man telling me to get out of the way. Love that. All right. So moving into our next segment.
Yes.
Which, at least for this week, I'm going to call That Don't Impress Me Much. We're going to talk about things, as we kind of talked about in the last episode, things that I have unpopular opinions on, hot takes, what have you. But when I was thinking about it, just when it comes down to it, it's things that don't impress me much.
I'm intrigued and yet confused by this concept, and I'm dying to hear what you have planned for us, love.
I was very inspired by what we are celebrating this week and what we've been enduring this week, which is the 4th of July and those motherfucking fireworks. Can I be the first one to say
They don't impress you much?
they don't impress me much? I have never been a fan of the 4th of July.
Do you hate America?
I
Do you hate baseball and hot dogs and warm apple pie?
It is mostly that I can't get behind, and I find myself dreading and not enjoying holidays that have a lot of hype around them. And it's getting more and more as I get older. But the 4th of July has been one of my earliest holidays that I can't understand the hype behind.
Is there a lot of hype behind the 4th of July?
People love the 4th of July.
Who are these people?
They have barbecues and they have...
It's less about loving the holiday and just having an excuse to love barbecue. Like, people love barbecues. People love grilling. People love those experiences. I don't think it has much to do with, like, a love of 4th of July, period.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think people set an expectation, like, what did you do on the 4th of July? Did you go to a barbecue? Did you eat
So it's the FOMO.
grilled food? Did you watch fireworks?
Right.
What did you do on the 4th of July? It's like, why can't I do nothing on the 4th of July? Why do I have to do anything on the 4th of July? Why can't I just use it as a day off and enjoy that I have a day off? I'm not necessarily, and you know this, I love to sleep in late.
I do know this.
If I have a day off of work,
You're going to treat it thusly.
why do I have to go do anything?
I see.
I don't want to have to grill food or eat grilled food or eat corn or hot dogs or
Yes,
chicken.
you do.
No.
You have to.
No, this is what I'm talking about. I have
But America.
I can't get behind the bug bites that are associated with the 4th of July barbecues. And like, what exactly are we trying to achieve? And then there's all this expectation that you go watch fireworks at the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, but why?
Because it's what our forefathers did. They all had frankfurters and buns. And they all like hung around the grill with their tummies out. And then they waited for the fireworks at night. That's what Benny Franklin and Georgie Washoe, that's what all those guys did.
I will never, ever, ever be able to understand the hype around fireworks. I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing a pyromaniac gene. Maybe I'm missing some type of like dopamine signal that I'm supposed to get from watching fireworks. But I will never understand why people watch fireworks, why people go hours in advance to lay a blanket in the grass,
Right.
to watch pyrotechnics in the sky explode. I don't understand it. I can't wrap my mind around it. Why would I wait in a line of cars to like go try to find a spot in the grass to like see fireworks when I could just like see them on the TV or see them on the internet? Like I can't wrap my mind around it.
Waiting all day to see fireworks. I'm with you. Love. I'm on the same page as you. Waiting in a car or like waiting on a blanket all day, you know, being bait for all the mosquitoes and bugs and everything just for a brief little display of pyrotechnability. I'm with you on that 100%.
This is why we need a hotline, because I need people to call in and tell me, like,
this would be
what do you
great.
like about fireworks? I can't wrap my mind around it.
I will say, in defense of fireworks, they are cool to see
Why?
when they're right on top of you.
Why?
Not in the far distance, but when they're like in your face, when they're right on top of you, and
About to burn you.
when they're about to burn you. Yes. No, I will say this. I have fond memories growing up on the Jersey Shore watching fireworks from the rooftop of a beach house that my grandparents used to own. We would have the best view in town of these fireworks that would go up for like half an hour all around the island of Long Beach Island where we were. Now, granted, we didn't wait all day for these on like a picnic blanket. We didn't wait in cars and traffic all day. We had the luxury of just waltzing up to the rooftop and looking up. And it was great. And fireworks are pretty cool when they're enjoyed like that. But when you hinge your whole day upon them.
Most people do not have the opportunity to be surrounded by fireworks on the roof deck of their beach house, Jack.
I'm aware.
So I need you to just try to fit into my shoes as a plebe.
I can't fit in them.
A plebe.
Too small.
Okay? And understand what it was like for us, normies,
Oh, God.
going to go see fireworks.
I married a normie. Shit.
We had to wait in line in our minivans to try to get a space in the parking lot and then carry our blanket to a hill that was covered in who knows what. And, try not to get the blanket on top of the person next to you.
Right. You got to fight for your space.
And then you just wait. You just sit there and you wait for the fireworks to start. And the weirdest part about the fireworks is that nobody talks while the fireworks are going off, as though there's some kind of plot happening.
Because it's God's phenomenon. Why would you?
As though there is a movie that's being played that
It's God's movie.
You can't miss any dialogue, because what if you miss the plot? What if you miss a twist? It's like, why are we talking? Yeah, I can look at something that's pretty and also talk at the same time.
No, it's disrespectful and sacrilegious to speak during a fireworks display.
This is why I have problems.
You honor them with your silence. And every time you spoke during a firework, you were pissing on the makers of those fireworks, honey.
May a firework strike me down.
Oh, God.
My dying wish is that I be killed by a firework.
What a dope dying wish.
My dying wish. Honestly, I'd be like, all right, checkmate. You win.
Yeah.
You win.
The ultimate karma. Yeah.
Otherwise, I hate you. I hate fireworks. I'm dying to understand why people love watching fireworks. I don't get it. Like, when we went to Disneyland, they show them at whenever it gets dark. It probably depends on the season.
8, 9.
Well, it depends, I think. So 8 o'clock in the summertime is different than 8 o'clock in the wintertime. But people literally wait hours to get a good spot, quote unquote, to watch the Disney fireworks. And it's like, why?
That's not the way to do it. That's not the best way to do it.
You could be on rides right now.
Right.
You could think about all the dummies that are sitting up, standing, waiting for the fireworks, and there's no line anymore.
There's a whole world
Splash
out there.
Mountain or whatever the
Right.
hell, Thunder Mountain. There's nobody there. What the heck? You're lined up for hours to get a good spot, quote unquote.
To watch the Mickey-shaped fireworks.
No, they're not even Mickey-shaped. They're not even Mickey-shaped. I've been there. I've seen them. They're not Mickey-shaped, okay? They're not Mickey-shaped.
They're pretty cool, though.
No, they're not that cool. They're not that cool. They happen every night. Get a hotel room that you can see them from the park.
You know what? And wasn't that a memory of ours every time we went to
Playlist
Live?
That was my signal of okay, I need to hurry it up. But we didn't watch them that actively.
No.
It's a passive, oh, that's cool. That's cute.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate the 4th of July because people put all this expectation that you need to eat this food, you need to be at this party and barbecue by this time, and now you need to go watch fireworks, and I don't want to go do that.
Well, then can we at least backtrack and say we need to make a movie called Oops, I Married a Normie? That's what I've been latching on to this conversation. Hardcore.
I just don't understand. Also, can we admit there has never been a single 4th of July barbecue day party thing that was ever fun? Have you ever had a fun, external, not family related 4th of July party?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we went to one in LA a few years back that sucked donkey dick.
We showed up. They had marked their blanket in a studio lot for hours.
That was miserable. That was absolutely miserable. That was rough. That was one of the years I couldn't make it to that.
This is what happens. It's like New Year's Eve in that everybody sets up all of this expectation for the 4th of July.
Right.
And it always sucks. Things fall through. It's just not what you think it is. it's just never, ever as fun.
You know, that's interesting. You made the comparison to New Year's Eve. There aren't a lot of movies about 4th of July celebrations. There are like...
Because they all suck.
Now, granted, there's the obvious. There's Independence Day, sure. But that's not really about like the 4th of July. Not really. Not about the holidays. There aren't movies revolving around that holiday.
Yeah. I know.
I'm racking my brain. There's Jaws. I think Jaws takes place during the 4th of July weekend.
Independence Day?
In Independence Day, but... Like,
that was about aliens attacking the United States.
Right.
And the world. The world.
That
was about aliens attacking the world.
It was much less about grilling dogs by the grill. And I'm trying to think like, it's not an oft celebrated. Now, grant New Year's Eve, that's different. There's that wonderful movie called New Year's Eve. Is it called New Year's Eve?
Robert De Niro.
Incredible.
Hilary Swank.
Halle Berry.
Leah Michele.
Right.
Ashton Kutcher.
Right.
Katherine Heigl.
Who played
John Bon Jovi.
Oh, God.
John Bon Jovi.
Catwoman. Who played Catwoman?
Halle Berry.
No, the other Catwoman. There are two Catwomen in that movie.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh, my God. The Tim Burton Batman movies. Who played Catwoman?
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer's in that movie.
Zac Efron. That was a great movie. I mean, it wasn't, but it was.
No,
it's a guilty pleasure
a
of
shit
mine.
movie, but like
it's a guilty pleasure.
It's one of hey listeners, new drinking game. Take a little half shot every time a new cameo pops on screen. You will die 10 minutes in because it's just the hits keep on coming.
Technically, it's not a cameo because a cameo is only when an actor comes on screen and they play themselves.
Oh, I guess you know what? By that definition, there are 0 cameos in that movie. But what a billing!
Yep, I've seen that movie like 10 times. But anyway, back to the 4th of July. Overrated. Not impressed.
How many stars out of 10?
It's definitely not 50. That's for sure. Anyway, thank you for coming to this episode of That Don't Impress Me Much.
I'm sorry. I called it the wrong thing, too. I called it overrated, and this segment is really called That Don't Impress Me Much. Honey.
Either way. I
love that segment. I love that. That's a great, genuinely, that's a great vehicle for your mad tangents and your rants. And I look forward to what else doesn't impress you very much next time.
Wait until we get to the Jax Films episode where Jax Films don't impress us that much.
So listeners, if you turn up the volume on whatever device you're listening this to, you can pinpoint when and where my heart breaks in two when she just said that. It's a loud crackling sound. And I think I'm going to have to see a doctor now, but Jesus Christ.
I love that you pretend like you have a heart.
There it is again. Now it's in quadrants instead of halves. Just rude. You know, Wood Elf, can we get a new co-host, please? I need to talk to you guys. You know, I'm serious.
I'm not even a co-host. I'm the ghost that haunts this thing. I just haunt this, okay? There is no pressure for me.
Can we get D'Amelio on?
Oh my God. Charlie D'Amelio or Camila Cabello? Who are you trying to talk about?
Yes. Wow. I love music. I love Hollywood. I think we've established that. Honey.
Yes.
What else is on your list of podcast things to do?
Well, all right. So now that I've finally gotten that off my chest, I don't think enough people know my passion for how much I think the 4th of July and fireworks are overrated, if you will. I want to move into something that is a little bit more spiritual. It's a little bit more meaningful. It's a little bit more real. And just, it says something for most of us.
I'm on pins and needles, honey. What is it?
I'd like to go into horoscopes.
Horoscopes! I am rooting for this segment so goddamn hard.
Unlike last week, Jack wrote all of the horoscopes that we read last week. Well, in a twist, I have written 6 of the 10 horoscopes that we are going to read today.
What a twist.
What a twist.
And I wrote the other 4 that my lovely wife, Erin, will read for the first time today.
All right. So we are going to start with Cancer.
Okay.
But unlike we did last week, we are going to go backwards. So we went Cancer, Leo, blah, 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 blah,
Right,
Virgo, etc. This week, we're going to go Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, etc., etc., etc. I have written the first 6. You have written the last 4.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to start or do you want you to start?
I think you should start, honey.
All right. As a Cancer that is fully celebrating Cancer season,
Yeah.
we're going to start off with Cancer's horoscope. Cancer. Today, you will look into a mirror and be overwhelmed with gratitude because thank God you're not a Scorpio. Cancer season, baby!
That's good. That's good. All the Scorpios out there will love that. Gemini. You're going to have a pretty shitty day today because you're not a Cancer. So close, but no cigar. Could be worse, though. I mean, you could be a Scorpio. Shit on the Scorpios today, my God.
Taurus. You're going to get cut from the tennis team, which is so weird because they don't usually cut anyone because there aren't even enough kids to constitute a whole team. Anyway, I guess it could be worse, though. I mean, you could be Jack Film.
Oh, yeah. You had to cut deep with the tennis team joke. I almost made it too. It was very close. Aries. Spend some time alone today, Aries. Your BO is so out of control and no one has the guts to tell you. Remember when you weren't invited to that party, but you saw all your friends there on Instagram and they kept using the hashtag Aries gives me the scaries? Yeah, that was why. Oof. Very targeted toward Aries. I hope they pick up the hint. Subtle hint.
Pisces. Be mindful of your boundaries today, Pisces. Aries is going to blow off the advice we gave them and the fact that they smell like rotting fish carcasses, and they're going to try to hang out with you. Good news is that you'll smell them from like 4 blocks away, so just lock the doors and make sure to shut the windows.
Silver lining. Silver lining.
Dude, Aries needs to take a hint, though.
I hope they do. Ugh. I hope they can read between the lines. Some of these might be over their head. Aquarius. The moon's alignment with Elon Musk's satellites will cause you to grow gills. Be optimistic and just imagine how much clout you'll get from the only guild person with an OnlyFans. Potential channel names include Fill My Gills, Diddle My Gills, Daddy's Little Gills, and Guilty AF. You can imagine how guilty is spelled. I'm so fucking happy with that one. That one's perfect. Listeners, take your pick. For me, it's a tie between Fill My Gills and Guilty AF. Can I sub to them both?
That'll be $8 a month.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a price worth paying. So I will read.
Wait, but
yeah,
you just read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal.
Okay.
The way I read them, I kind of want you to read all of them.
Okay.
I know.
Working with a man is horrible. They're always changing the goalposts.
We're gonna iron this out by next week. I promise.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Capricorn. You will take a very long shower today, but the stink just won't. But the stink just won't wash off. Better luck next time, champ.
Oh, that sucks.
I feel like Capricorn and Aries might be a match made in heaven.
I think so too. It sounds like they're very compatible.
They have a symbiosis.
Yes. Almost a parasocial.
A bacterial.
You know what I'm saying? Parasocial relationship.
Yes. It's working for them.
One's a big fish and the other is like the fish hanging on the tongue of the fish.
I'm going to add this. You guys should date. Aries, Capricorn.
I think that's fair to say.
Look into that. Sagittarius. During your next trip to Starbucks, when it's your turn to order, You'll notice that the barista is none other than legendary film star Bill Murray. It's such a Bill Murray thing to do, isn't it? No one will ever believe you, he'll whisper, before throwing hot coffee in your face and running off into the unknown. Listen to your emotions.
That's a good takeaway.
That's the thing Bill Murray does. Bill Murray does that all the time.
Is that right? I didn't know.
You knew. I must have told you that. Like, you would never have known that.
That's so weird.
Bill Murray has a penchant for just taking like pizza slices out of people's hands and like eating a bite and then saying, no one will ever believe you.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good little Easter egg.
It is a little bit like egocentric that you think somebody's going to know you.
There's probably a whole generation of people that
don't know Bill Murray, and he's going to do that to people.
And they're like, what are you doing, old man?
Yeah.
You crazed old man.
Exactly.
I'm here for Dua Lipa and no one else.
Scorpio. We already know about Scorpio. But Scorpio, a little girl will ask you if Santa is real. No matter how much it hurts, you have to tell her no. I mean, if you knew Scorpios, you would know it doesn't hurt them to tell her that.
That's right.
Because that little girl, that's right, she will be president someday. Libra, treat yourself. You've had a hard week, so go to a fancy restaurant, either alone or with a friend. Order a luxurious appetizer, then look up to see that the waiter is none other than legendary film star Bill Murray.
Oh, wow.
No one will ever believe you, he'll whisper before pouring ice-cold Pepsi down your shirt. They don't have Coke. And running toward the exit. Lucky numbers today are 3 and 6.
Nice. That rascally Bill Murray sneaking into multiple horoscopes.
Find hot single girls in your area.
Oh, that was for a future horoscope. That was just going to be like, Gemini, find hot single girls. Yeah. That's for a future one. I'll try that out next year.
Also, man, that Bill Murray, he's everywhere.
So that's horoscopes. Thank you guys so much for coming to our birthday party. What we learned today is that Jack Film knows nothing about anything. Not a thing.
We also learned that Independence Day is the most overrated holiday of all time. We also learned that our birthdays take priority over Independence Day.
That's right.
Next week, I plan on reading some of our podcast reviews. I would love to do that. We need to look into that hotline. Mm-hmm. We've got to get Klondike on the podcast. She's such a diva today. She was like, she had all these demands for like, she needed green M&Ms and preparation for being on the podcast.
Only Evian water.
And she wanted a humidifier, so we needed to go out and get that and stuff. So next week, we're going to start If Dogs Could Talk, but we weren't prepared to have her as a guest today.
Dogs could talk.
And otherwise, we look forward to hearing about Jack's Film's creepy, most recent Google searches.
I'm not looking forward to that bit.
All the other news that's going on in the world. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, listeners.
As the ghost that is haunting this podcast, I will leave you to the host and the ghost. And can't wait to be with you guys next week again for the Ghost is the Funny One podcast.
Quite a lot of name changes there, yeah. And I've been Jack. Thank you guys, and we will see you next week.
Bye! Be good.